Okay, just a short update. I've got some of the insulation in. This is that polyiso cyanide. Anyway, this is what John Wells or Bob Wells recommends. He used in one of his old videos for his van. And I've got that. I got to glue this in yet, and I've got to finish some of the wall down there. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do on the ceiling. I'm not sure how I'm gonna insulate that, but I'm gonna frame it in and insulate it, and I'll panel everything. And then I've got you see this stuff here. This is, you can see it up there a little better. It's a ½ inch. It's some kind of a sound barrier, sound deadener. There's not much R factor to it, maybe 1.5. But I mainly got it to put on the floor because I ripped up all the carpet that smelled like mouse piss. Even that last piece I had up here underneath that seat, I had everything out except that, and I could still smell it in here. So I had to remove that seat and take that carpet out. Now that smell's gone. But I'm going to cut this to fit around that wheel well and up here around the door and slide this piece over. And then I'll cut lengthwise another piece, and from the back of the seat there, I'll cut it to fit around that. And there's a little thing right up here, you can't see it, that it has to be cut around and come up, come right about to here on the wheel well. And then I'll fit in this piece here, but I want all my seams to be kind of offset. And then I haven't glued any of this down. All I'm going to do is maybe run a dozen screws that'll go through the plywood, through the barrier, and into the metal. Some metal tapping screws or something, just about 1.5 inches long. That's all it takes to go through. This is with the plywood and that sound deadener. That's 1 inch. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with those doors yet. I don't know if I'm gonna pull that stuff off. I probably will, and I'll put wood across there and maybe a flip-up table, so when I have those doors open, I can cook off the side. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do this. I think the bed's gonna be on this side. It's gonna be one of those pull-out beds, slatted pull-out beds. Couch during the day, bed at night. I'm gonna try to make it wide enough to where I don't even have to pull it out, because I could sleep on a couch. I've done that thousands of times. So I'm gonna leave my heating and air in. I'm gonna go ahead and run my tubing up into this top space up here and put a couple of vents and have it where it'll blow out from up there out into the van. And I'll have a propane heater in here, and I'll have some lights. I got the curtains up there, and I'm probably gonna, up for these windows, I'm gonna frame all that in, and so I can have paneling on there, and I'll probably put Reflectix over the framing, and the framing will be sticking out. It'll be farther out than the insulation. And that'll leave an air gap, and that's the way that Reflectix works. You have to have an air gap between that and the outer wall. So that'll give me some more insulation there. Putting your Reflectix right up on your metal wall doesn't do any good, none whatsoever. So I just need to finish that, and I'll probably, on the paneling, I'll probably make a Reflectix curtain that I can roll up and then tie it up at the top during the day when I'm driving, or when I want to see out, and then at night just roll it down and stick it with Velcro, looping. What's it called? Yeah, that stuff, Velcro. But I'll have those 3 windows done. Well, all of them, even the door windows, and I've got these doors in the back here. So it's coming along. It's coming along slow. I've had to do it as I've had time and funds to do it, and I think it's going to come out pretty nice. I think it's going to be livable. I'm probably not going to get out of here. I don't know. I was hoping before winter, but it's almost the middle of October right now. I don't know. I'm going to have everything done. I got to have the transmission serviced. I hope I don't have to have it rebuilt. It's supposed to be a solenoid in the transmission there, but they had to pull the pan to do it, so it's going to cost me a few $100, I'm sure. But hopefully that'll be fixed, and I don't care if you see my license plate or not. We've got a tow hitch down there. I'm probably going to get a trailer that I can carry tools and things in, that I can actually, while I'm out on the road, I can do woodwork and stuff like that that people need done. You know, maybe. I've had all kinds of plans. Plans change. But that's where I'm at. Hank Van Driver signing off.